expectation, including his own.
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal Black Mamba.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triples.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Azealia is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Rush in at the 3 spot. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Nance, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Russell passes to Hibbert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's now 6 points for Roy Hibbert.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
The pass to Randall. On the wing, Nance. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. That's good. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Ian Clark's checked in for Thompson. The Lakers also with a sub. Ryan's checked in.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
They get it again. Hibbert. Nice D from Bogut. Warriors trail by 5. Again, Curry missing.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
Here's Hibbert following the basket by Stephen Curry. Hibbert gets the bucket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Stephen Curry.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Ezeli, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Up again, and Randall throws it down. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Hey, guys, but how about the positioning there when the shot went up? Beautiful.
Williams, he's checked in for Clarkson. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in, and the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
And he was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical. And, you know, going back to Randall's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The 5th metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Ian Clark. Now Williams, after the missed 3 from Iguodala. Takes it from 10. Great D that time from Green. Warriors trail by 10. Barbosa dishes to Green. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
And Williams, here we go. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Livingston is running.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Bryant can't get it to go. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers on top, up by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.